One of the most explosive altcoin seasons we've ever seen was all about DeFi. After the past few months, the NFT explosion managed to steal the spotlight quite a bit from DeFi, but I have a feeling DeFi is not going away anywhere anytime soon. In fact, I think it's coming back really strong right now. Fortunately for you, I'm about to drop 3 of what I think are the best upcoming DeFi projects that are releasing within the next couple weeks. These projects solve some of DeFi's major problems, like the lack of interoperability, the extremely high gas fees, and coming up with novel ideas like insurance against major black swan events like hacks, exploits, and market corrections, so we don't have to live in fear of bear markets or major market crashes. If finding the next massive DeFi project sounds good to you, make sure you watch until the very end. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with everybody, because I got major discoveries coming to you. My name is 𝗘𝗏, and I've been in the crypto space for almost 10 years. And on this channel, we go into deep dives about the projects that you need to learn and what you need to know in the world of blockchain. Decentralized finance is a major market force. In fact, in the past 2 years, total value locked in DeFi is almost $20 billion, and that number is growing rapidly. We've already seen trustless systems like Uniswap and Compound receive major adoption. However, these come with problems like lack of interoperability amongst native tokens, high gas fees, and not enough fresh and innovative ideas that can keep the space growing. And ultimately, what we really need is to make it grandma friendly. Whether you were invested in crypto in 2018 or just observing, you would have seen or been part of one of the most PTSD-inducing events that we have ever seen. Imagine if we had protection against these major black swan events like hacks, exploits, major market corrections. How much safer would you feel as a crypto investor? Shield Finance will make that possible. Investors can create custom insurance portfolios to protect you from all kinds of events, and you can choose whatever kind of protection you want, whether it's a rug pull, exploit, hack, major market correction. Shield Finance makes this all possible. Not only that, but Shield will offer 30% APY to token stakers. And what's your incentive to hold the token other than the APY insurance that you get from it? Shield will take 50% of the profits it makes from the insurance premiums, use that to buy back the token off the open market and burn it. Just like Binance, it has a deflationary burning mechanism, rapidly burning the supply of Shield as demand for the protocol increases, making it a rapidly deflationary cryptocurrency. And again, economics 101, as demand increases, supply decreases, price skyrockets. Shield aims to integrate with protocols such as Solana, Polkadot, Ethereum, and Binance to give you insurance protection across all protocols. Now, I have had the privilege to get to know the founder, Dennis, over the past several years. He actually lives here on Koh Phangan, same island as I do. We actually used to do some work together 3 or 4 years ago. He's been developing for like his whole entire life. The guy is a machine, and he just brought on a really, really amazing team, and I have no doubt that Dennis could pull this off. And the last thing I can say about Shield is that everybody has the fear of major market corrections. We are all there. Every time that you hear a discussion on crypto bench or this guy's show or that guy's show, everybody's wondering when to take profits and when to start really exercising caution for major market corrections. Shield relieves that worry and gives you peace of mind for a small price. Another big problem in DeFi is a lack of interoperability of native tokens, which ultimately increases fees. And for borrowers, they often need to surrender up to 180% of their collateral from loan to value ratio to protect themselves from liquidation. Relite is a decentralized money market protocol allowing users to lend, borrow, and stake their assets all in one protocol. With interoperability at its core, Relite enables the use of ERC20 along with other native protocol tokens such as Bitcoin and Polkadot, creating what they call a mixed asset basket. Not only will you be able to stake your native asset tokens, but as you come to expect in DeFi, lenders will also receive great ROI. Taking advantage of Polkadot's scalability, Relite will be able to handle 1,000 transactions per second and have 90% less fees than Ethereum. Relite has 3 main use cases. 1, earning passive income, being a liquidity provider. 2, being unbanked, borrowing and lending. And number 3, which I think will be your favorite, hedging against crypto volatility. How can you do that, you ask? Basically, let's say that I believe that the value of Bitcoin is going to go up, but I need money now. I'm not going to go out and spend my Bitcoin because I think Bitcoin's going to $100,000. So instead, what I'll do is I'll collateralize or lock up my Bitcoin. I still own that Bitcoin. I get to take a loan against that Bitcoin. Let's say it's $100,000 with Bitcoin. Maybe I get $50,000 lent to me in a stable coin. I can go out and I can spend that however I want. Maybe I need to pay bills. Maybe I want to reinvest it and leverage that back into crypto because I think Bitcoin's going to go up. That's up to you. How cool is that? Crypto lending and borrowing has been around for a while, but what does make Relite novel and interesting is two main things. One, it's interoperability and scalability being built on Polkadot as a first money market. But two, I know the founders, working with them personally for quite some time now, how important it is for them to make this grandma friendly. And we talked about that at length with George, who's a founder. I mean, I'll tell you, when I went to go use MakerDAO, it was so difficult for me, even being someone that's been in crypto for a long time, to figure out how to use MakerDAO to make decentralized lending. And I'll tell you what, Relite was extremely interesting for me on a personal matter because I have been using Nexo for a long time to do my lending. Nexo is what we call like a CeFi, it's a centralized finance kind of platform. And there are some problems with that. You know, when I first started using Nexo, it was a small institution and they didn't really have too many eyeballs on them. So I could put my Bitcoin in there, I could take it out, send it here or there, didn't have to do KYC, they didn't ask questions, I had a personal relationship with the team. And now it's a problem because it's appreciated so much. And even if I want to move a little bit out of it, they need source of funds and proof of wealth and KYC, and it's a pain in the ass. It's been weeks for me trying to remove my crypto and it's just getting caught up, and you have to be extremely careful now, you know, when you start putting your money, your crypto in these centralized institutions, because they could just not give it back to you and ask you for tons and mountains of paperwork, and if you can't provide something for some reason, then you might not get your Bitcoin back, and that is very scary. This is why I love the idea of Relite making a grandma-friendly, decentralized borrowing and lending platform that is easy to use on my favorite protocol in the world, which is Polkadot. Another novel idea in the DeFi space is Don-Key. That's it, D-O-N-K-E-Y. Don-Key, not like donkey, but Don-Key. They're the first DeFi social platform that brings together liquidity providers and yield farmers. The platform was designed to gamify yield farming and to benefit both experienced and novice farmers alike. Look, if you're a boss yield farmer and you know what you're doing already, this is amazing for you because you can leverage other people's investment that invest underneath you, or basically copying your strategy, and that allows you to leverage and earn extra yield on top of what you have liquidity for. And if you're new to yield farming or know what it is but just don't have time to read about it, but know that maybe you should be participating in it, this is a perfect opportunity for you because you could just go after that boss yield farmer who's on the game scoreboard, ranking, killing it, knocking out crazy yields, and you could just be like, yep, I want to follow that guy, and just throw your money in. He might get a little bit of your profits, but isn't that worth it, just to be able to not have to spend all your time trying to learn about yield farming and let somebody else do all the hard work for you? I mean, that's exactly why it makes me excited, because I don't like yield farming, but I've got all kinds of assets sitting around not earning any money, and I'd much rather use this platform so somebody else can do all the work for me, and I just have to give them a little bit of profit. Look, I was really excited about Don-Key because in a space where I get thrown crap products every single day and everyone's just mimicking this or mimicking that, Don-Key was something that came to me. Instantly I realized, yep, I need this. Yep, the space needs this, because I know firsthand just how complicated yield farming and liquidity mining and blah, blah, all this stuff is super complicated. It's a full-time job. I have people come over all the time, visiting from Bangkok or here and there, and they're yield farmers, and they spend all day trying to figure out the best strategy because yield's changing here and it's changing there. You need to move your money here and there and there. So this is an incredibly novel idea. I love gamification, and it just makes a lot of sense. They're gonna unlock different levels as you get better and blah, blah, blah. I mean, this is going to be very popular, I believe, because I haven't heard of anything else like this, and I know it's exactly what the space needs. How about you? Do you think that we could see growth in social platforms in DeFi? Look, DeFi got a little bit of a cooling off period, but DeFi is probably the most disruptive niche within the entire crypto space. I mean, think about it. Bitcoin is DeFi. But more importantly, we've been screwed over by banks and institutions and money managers and everything for our entire life. It's time to make these systems more efficient, and that's exactly what DeFi aims to do. Remove the profit from the middleman, build a protocol that's decentralized and governed by community stakers, which gives more value creation versus value extraction. That is exactly what I believe, that DeFi is definitely not going away. It just took a little cooling off period, but I think now that institutions are getting involved, it is about to explode again. If you like ideas like this, be sure to like, subscribe, share with all your friends, and stay tuned because we have a lot more videos like this coming up ahead.